Hi guys, as you can see today we've got a bit of a potting on marathon going. Got the bench set up outside because it's a lovely day and it's 36 degrees in the greenhouse, so ain't going there. So I've got the compost, got my plants, got my pots, got a couple of water baths set up, so I'm just going to do a load of potting on because if you remember, all of the Nicotianas were in these tiny little pots and they've really outgrown them. So I've potted some of those on already into these 7cm pots. They look a little bit better. So they'll be happy in there until they go out. Where I'm going to put them is a different story. No idea, hundreds of them. So I'm going to get some out of these modules now. These are two different types. We've got a white and a mixed. They've done really well in these modules. But about time they went into just slightly bigger 7cm pots. So let's crack on. Right, so get squeeze them out the modules. These should come out quite nice. They're nice and damp. Yeah, lovely. Nice little stocky plants. 7cm pot. Standard compost, a little bit of charge. Just pop that in there. Hold the leaves together and just fill round. Give it a shake to get it down the sides. A little push if you need to. And there we go. On the Nicotiana, a little bit happier. Also got some little tomatoes. These are just in the small pots. You see they're just getting the true leaves now. They are quite small to pot on, but they're just going to run out of nutrition and start competing. So I'm going to get these out. These are the Midnight Roma from LED, and these are Tumbling Toms. I've got quite a few of them. So I'm going to pot these up as well, just so they've got a little bit more space. Now tomatoes can be a bit sulky, so when I pot these up they'll probably flop over and just sulk a bit, but tomatoes do that. Give them a good drink, in a few hours they'll be back up again. Sorry you can't see my head. So these are the Midnight Romas from Aldi. Hope you can see me. The wind's blowing a bit, I can hear my buckets flying everywhere. So these literally should just fall apart in the pot because they won't have massive roots. Yeah. But they're quite robust plants. And I'll just try and tease them apart. There we go. Little tomato plant. Three of those. And these will sulk. Little hole in the middle. Pick it up by the leaves. Drop it in. And bury it a little bit deeper. Just to keep it upright. So when it sulks, don't flop over on the soil. If you look at that, it's sulking already. But it'll be fine. Well, I hope they'll be fine. One more, which is the smallest one. Not great roots on this one, but it's still going to go in. And there we are. They've got a little bit more space now. So that's those three. I'll do the Tumbling Toms. I'll do it exactly the same way. But I won't bore you with that because you've just seen me do that. Also going to put these brassicas in some bigger pots. These are completely dried out, believe it or not. I've watered these this morning, but as you can see, they're a little bit floppy and a little bit dry. Just shows you how quick these small modules do dry out, so the sooner you can get them potted on the better. There they are, two different types, Aqualese and Marathon F1. So I'm going to do the same with these. I'm going to pop these into 7cm pots. Might move them again depending on how they get on, but we'll see how they get on. But they should be fine in here for a few weeks, I should think. And it's probably going to fall apart because they're so dry, but we'll see. And they're not too bad actually. Just a big hole in the middle. I'm just going to pop that in really firm and a little bit deeper. And these will stand up again once I've had a good drink. Little sorry brassica, but they'll be fine. Do one more. So warm out here today. There's no way I could have done this in a greenhouse. Just not a chance. Yeah, there we go. Not bad. Right down to the bottom. Firm. And fill round. Once these have been in the water bath, they'll soon pick up. So there we go, guys. The wind's blowing it about, but there you go. I'll get these done and I'll show you everything I've done. So here we are, guys, about 75 pots later. I've got some gazinias at the back there. These are the brassicas. Sitting in the water bath now. They're the Aqualese. These are the Marathon. They're already starting to stand up. They've been in there 20 minutes. And the Koshianas mixed. And I've got some white ones over there. The tomatoes not sulking too badly. So that's the potting up. These will be staying outside now because I've got no room in the greenhouse. Pepper's looking fine. Got all the dahlias out sunbathing. They're looking fine. Got a pot of chocolate mint there, and it smells like after eights, if you know what they are. More dahlias. And I'm going to be potting up this bed on the wall probably tomorrow. If you remember this bed last year, if I can find a photo, I'll stick one up. Had all the Calibricos in it and the Thumbagears, and it spread over the edges, looked really nice. So got a few Calibricos here. You can't actually propagate these, they're protected by the breeder, so I'll buy them every year. And I've got some lobelia to chuck in there as well. So anyway, guys, I've got loads of stuff over there, sunbathing as well. I've got beans, cosmos, I've got some lobelia, some dahlias, all kinds of stuff. And you've seen the greenhouse anyway, I won't bore you with that. So there you go, guys. I'm going to enjoy the sun. And I might see you tomorrow. I've got to do this bed and probably a few more bits. So I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Enjoy the weather and enjoy your weekend. Don't know if you can see that, but yeah. This morning it was 48.5 in here. Yes, it is in direct sun, so I would assume it's probably about 30 to 35, but it's got up to 31. That's warm in here, guys. Wow, what a weekend, guys. It's been bloody hot. I'll just show you what we've been doing. I'll turn around this way. Go like that. Looks like I'm in Spain or somewhere. Look at that sky. Just blue. It's been so hot today. Got the planter on the wall planted up. We've got the Calibricos in there and some lobelia. Thumbagears not quite ready yet, so but I have left space for them to run through if they want to. So they're all in. Looking a bit sad because I just give them a drink, but everything needs a drink. That's the problem at the minute. My water butts run out. We had rain for about 3 weeks. But I did buy another water butt last night. and I've linked that up, so I've now got 2 water butts, and that should overflow into that one, so I can catch a little bit more water, which is good. So yeah, I'm going to have to use the tap tonight to water the whole garden, all the strawberries, onions, carrots, parsnips, everything that's in really, and everything that's in the greenhouse, because we just ain't got no rain. It's ridiculous. Crazy summer. Well, it's not even summer. Yeah, everything in the greenhouse needs a good drink, but it's all going to have to come from the tap, unfortunately. But it's all looking good. It's just really warm. Potted up a little basket here of lobelia. I took the pansies out because I think they've just got fried and cooked. Probably could have turned them into crisps. They were that crunchy. So yeah, it's been a lovely weekend. I hope you guys have all had a good one. I'm going to do the watering. It's going to take me probably an hour. Got to show you this, guys. Did go to the like Aldi's and Lidl's last night doing gardening events. Bought one of these little plant stands. Comes brown, and the missus, bless her, has sat out here all day giving it 2 coats of paint, and it's got a little chalkboard on it, and look, bless her, oh, and it's sweet. So I put a few pots in there. I think it's destined for some pots of herbs, to be honest. It's only tiny, so I can find somewhere for it. We always find space for something, guys, don't we? But look at that, how cute is that? Obviously bought the water butt and a few trays and a load of other stuff as well, so bought some containers because they were cheap just to use as water baths, but I'll show you them there in the garage. You've been there for a while. There they are, 3 of them for a tenner. Decent for water baths. And I bought some conical flower baskets as well. Christ, you can't see them because it's so sunny. There you go. £3.60 each. Now good, I don't know, 12 inches deep I should think. So strawberries or tomatoes, lovely. Talking of tomatoes, there it is. And I've got one hanging here next to me beer of choice. So yeah, been a busy weekend, love it. Okay guys, that's about it for this week. It's been a great weekend, back to work tomorrow. But look at that sky, stunning, absolutely stunning. Let's walk around here, show the onions. Looking all lovely, but again need good water, even though this soil does hold the moisture. They need a drinky. So do strawberries, which let me show you these. I've got strawberries everywhere if I can get in here. Oh, there's strawberries. Got a few more here somewhere if I can find them. Strawberries. So yeah, if it's growing, it's all good. Got a lot of planting out to do next week. Brassicas, I think, need to go out next week. I potted these on yesterday. You'll probably see that earlier in the video. And you can see how they've stood up and actually put on a little bit of growth over the day. It's amazing what a bit of warmth can do. And we've got a few more Rebecca's and a bit of cosmos and stuff going on there. Onions, and these brassicas here as well. Like, if you remember when I potted them up on early in the video, this is the day later, and they've just come on leaps and bounds. They're all floppy and horrible, and there they are. Brussels looking good. Can't wait for a little bit of farty material at Christmas. Mrs will love that because she hates them, and my arse obviously. Potatoes looking good, nice and green, and obviously dahlias, peppers, all that kind of stuff still out there. So anyway guys, that's me done. I'm going to do a bit of dinner now. Probably sit out here with a beer of choice for an hour or something, because if you look, the sky is beautiful. and not a pigeon in sight, which is good, because there's loads of them around here. But anyway, guys, bit of an update. Thanks for watching, liking, subscribing, all that kind of stuff. And hopefully we'll see you next week when we're going to be planting, hopefully, brassicas. Well, hopefully, we'll see. We always find something to do anyway. Cheers, guys. See you soon.